Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Wisdom Artificial Intelligence. So, today is May 8th, and I am bringing you this from Seattle. I just got here and I'm recording this from the backyard patio of my friend's house where I'm going to be over this weekend and then heading to Bay Area for some meetings next week. So let's go ahead get started for today. Today's dose of Rashmi is Intellect is a tool for controlling the external situations, and operating by itself will result in emotions such as anger, hate, blame, etc. Integrated intelligence, on the other hand, is the mirror that will unlock the joy, love, and peace that is your innate nature. This particular dose, in a way, sums up what was a visceral realization for me as I went through the recovery after my stroke. As people who have been following me regularly know, I suffered the stroke in Feb 2020. And then right after that, COVID happened. In a way, the timing was I shut down, the world shut down. And I was in a role running the P&L for a large global business where I felt I controlled a lot of things. And that gave me a very visceral realization that I don't really control anything. However, it also helped me turn inwards and made me realize that at any given situation, I do control what matters most, which is how I experience life, how I choose to experience life. And then I launched Ventures Inc., which I've talked about in the past, now has transitioned to theRASHMI.ai. And we are building the mirror in a way through all these lived experiences where I consider myself fortunate that I had the opportunity to go through these experiences and come out on the other end much stronger. And now with the mirror, we are hoping that others who experience the mirror are able to take a few moments, turn inwards, and get in touch with the love, peace, and joy, which is our innate nature and which is what determines how any of us experiences life. And coming to AI, when you prompt AI tools, it's a communication that is happening between you and the AI chatbot. And there are situations where it won't really do what you want to be done right away in the first instance, which is very representative of what happens in any corporate culture also. When we have all these problems and most of the corporate drama, it is because what we thought we communicated was not what was received at the other end. And then in such communications, when they are human to human communications, end up getting overblown into dramas and conflicts and whatnot. With AI, the same thing happens all the time. When we start prompting the AI to do something, in the beginning, doesn't necessarily do what you want it to do, and pretty soon it becomes very clear that the issue is you were not very clear. You were lacking clarity in expressing what you wanted to be done. And I'm sure all of you have gone through this where you get angry and frustrated, but pretty soon you realize that there is no point in getting angry and frustrated. And you go back trying to synthesize the prompt so that it does what you want to be done. Now, imagine if we could communicate with each other the same way, where rather than getting angry at somebody about them not doing what we wanted them to do, we take a step, take a pause, and try to see, have we really communicated it properly? And if we have not, restructure it. That is what we do when we work with AI. And as you get better at it, in terms of prompting the AI, the results are magical. It does whatever you wanted it to do if you can express it properly. And that clarity of expression is what we are hoping that all of us can get to through the mirror. And that is the model for human and AI collaboration that we foresee. Thank you.